can hang on, as well as Briard. Brandon Rivera-Smith, job done for the day. He hands over to Carlos Rodríguez on his return to racing, and look at Aurelian Parapancha, who is flicking the elbow, and he can't follow the former Spanish champion. Matthew Riccitello has got a big job on his hands. The leadership changes within Decathlon CMA CGM, and look at the way the rider from the USA just comes dancing on his pedals up to the wheel of Carlos Rodríguez. And Matthew Riccitello is trying to come back to Rodríguez. There's another steep gradient that Riccitello is going to have to deal with. Surely it's going to favour the man from Tucson in the USA. Look at the way that he's hauling his way back to Carlos Rodríguez. Roughly around 16 seconds between Carlos Rodríguez, Matthew Riccitello and Aurelian Parapancha, who's just come into the screen there. The car comes past him on the right-hand side. The two chasers, Aurelian Parapancha and Brandon Rivera-Smith, trying to come back to the leaders here, Carlos Rodríguez and Matthew Riccitello. "14 seconds. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Is Riccitello confident that he can try and beat Carlos Rodríguez? As you can see, Aurelian Parapancha, well, he's not getting a turn from Brandon Rivera-Smith, but he's doing a lot of work to try and close the deficit. No wonder Carlos Rodríguez has been asking for a helping hand. The final hairpin comes with 800 meters to go. The wind will be onto the right-hand shoulder of the riders. That's where it starts to become a little bit more exposed. They take the sweeping right-hand bend. That comes with 500 meters to go, directly into the headwind. A little shilly-shammy into the final 300 meters as it starts to bear to the right-hand side. And that will be the run into the finish. Carlos Rodríguez and Matthew Riccitello through the Flamme Rouge. 1,000 meters remain on stage 2 of the Tour de la Provence. A mountain top finish on the Montagne de l'Eure. The wind is blowing. It's cold at the top. Riccitello is getting himself set for this finish. They've gone round the final hairpin. Here's the sweeping right-hand bend. Freezing cold temperatures at the top. Look at the way that the wind blows the trees and they get dusted with the snow. Into the hoardings. Carlos Rodríguez is going to be jumped by Matthew Riccitello, who's looking for his first victory in his new team colours at Decathlon CMA CGM. They round the sweeping left-hand bend into the hoardings. It's going to be a victory for Matthew Riccitello by the looks of things, but what can Carlos Rodríguez try and do? Can he try and come round on the right-hand side? And it's a victory by the looks of things. It's going to go to a photo finish. Behind, taking third on the stage, it's Brandon Rivera-Smith ahead of Aurelian Parapancha. And I think that's Matthew Riccitello, who has taken his third pro victory of his career. Christopherson. Job well done. Rodríguez, he tried to come round the right-hand side, didn't he? In the end, the lunge for the line. And Matthew Riccitello, he thought he had it, then he almost... Riccitello knew that he had to be into that final left-hand bend and in first place. There we go, lunge for the line, and there's just no time for Rodríguez. Here's the provisional top 12 then. Matthew Riccitello taking the stage victory.